Two. Climb on in, y'all. Climb on in. King Curtis, what up with you? What up, King Curtis? I'm all tuckered out. I just got finished. Y'all see what I've been doing? Look at them blocks. See them blocks right there? You see it? Those are the cutoffs from the big girls, aka white oak rounds, that I had to bust down the size, 16 inches. Anything over got cut off in the rounds that I then chunked up with the with Darth Maul and threw over here in this pile for this fire. Very resourceful of me, I know. But that's neither here nor there. How are you guys doing? Too many people are just begging to have someone tell you what to do, what to think, how to live. Okay, Barfo 281, you coming in hot. You got something on your mind, obviously. You can talk to me. You know, we family around here. It's all good. It's okay. It's all good, Barfo. I got you. Just let me catch my breath. BG figured out how to own an Ultima without it being the... Didn't I tell you that the other day I live streamed? I was thinking about getting it, but the name too close to Ultima for me. But you know, I can make a decent amount on it, so it's all good. And it's a ZT2. I would have had a problem with a ZT1 because you know, it has the smaller hydro gears. Smaller tires, smaller forks, casters, the frame. I think they built on the same chassis, but that one, the ZT2 I got the 23 horsepower Kawasaki engine. Yeah, so I think I got somebody's coming to pick that one up tomorrow too. So you know, that's gone. But it's a decent mower. I can't speak on how it cuts, but it's comfortable. You see it has the armrest. Shout out to Cub Cadet. A lot of people complain about the deck vibrating and other things, but you know, I put about 3 hours on it. So I know that's not enough to satisfy an actual review on that mower, but I put 3 hours on it. I did the oil change, greased everything up, ran it for a little bit. Played with it, got a feel for it. It's still not comfortable as my John Deere Z540R. So I'm still looking for something that's more comfortable than that. But yeah, that Cub Cadet, it's a decent mower. I think they only want like 5,000 in store for it. So it's only like a $5,000 mower. So I think you get, you know, it's you know, for the price, you get a lot, and everything's wide open, easy to service. You got the floor pan open up just like on the John Deere, so you can get to your spindles, your grease zerks that are on the pulleys, and you know what have you. So I think it's, you know, it's decent. Would I get it? No, because I don't like the color scheme. It's yellow. It's fucking black and yellow, and y'all know, you know, I don't like DeWalt. It reminds me of DeWalt and Nissan Altima wrapped in a fucking mower. So I wouldn't purchase the shit, but hey, there's a lot of people out there that would. And my reasons are purely, how do they say? My reasons are purely superficial. My reasons are purely aesthetic for why I don't like it. But it's a decent mower. Let me borrow only 5,000. No, when I say only 5,000, keep in mind that when we're talking lawnmowers, we're not talking push mowers. We're not talking about the $400 one you can go to Home Depot, pick up, the Honda one. No, we're Z mowers. The ones with the lap bars, not the lawn tractors, but Z mowers, short for zero turn radius, lawn mowers. They can go well on up into the $30,000 range. So when I say only $5,000, keep in mind that the Toro, my ride, that you seen me with on the other live stream, that new goes for about $10,000. So that's where I'm coming from. It reminds me of Wiz Khalifa. No, it doesn't remind me of anything like that. It's not that black and yellow. It's just DeWalt. I see black and yellow and see DeWalt. This is just not my choice of colors. They should go together. I'm more of a blue and gray, black and red, green and yellow kind of guy. Shout out to John Deere. That's why I got a whole bunch of John Deere equipment back here. Them $30,000 ones is for golf course. Now you got some commercial ones that go up that high. But yeah, typically when you get into the $30,000 range, you're talking about something with the 72-inch deck or more, and it has a rear discharge, hydraulic lift, Parker units instead of hydro gears for the transmissions, etc. You're talking nothing less than 7-gauge steel deck, heavy duty spindle, commercial size tires. So yeah, I mean, you get what you pay for. Toro colors are manly. I don't know, it's just something about Toro is just toyish to me. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to black and red. That's the DeWalt shit. Shout out to Exmark. They went the red and gray route, which I like black and red better. I like Toro's color better than Exmark. The Exmark shit, the gray fades quick as hell. Keep in mind, all of this is just aesthetics. I'm not talking about performance, who outsells who, what manufacturer employs the most Americans, where the fuck it's built. I'm just talking about from first glance, because that's typically what people. It's like a thumbnail on YouTube. What I learned, when people are looking for something, they want something that looks good. Sometimes people don't know what they want, and they don't know why a certain thing may look good. But black and red does draw attention. And then from there, they can get into what hydro gears, what size deck, the tire size, pulleys. Is it a 5/8 inch belt or a 1/4 inch belt or a 1/2 inch belt? They can get into is it a Kohler engine on there or a Kawasaki engine? Does it have a Parker unit? Does it have a fucking wheel motor and pump assembly or a fucking hydro gear? Is it a ZT1000? Is it fucking tough torque? Then you go into all that shit. But the color, the way something looks, that's what gets the attention for somebody else to go into detail about that product. Now, I got the John Deere because that's my favorite color, to be honest. But now I got the John Deere Gator because I could afford it. So the thing with John Deere with me started with the Gator because it was, I think I told y'all what I paid for the Gator. I paid $3,600 for it. And if y'all know anything about the 6x4 John Deere Gators, it's a 1999, I believe. That is a fucking steal. Where is that? There you go right there. Look at him. Oh, who's adorable? You're adorable. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You and all 6 of your tires. You're so beautiful. So that's where the whole John Deere thing started for me. Outside of that, as a kid, my favorite football team was the Green Bay Packers for no fucking reason. Just because I like the green and yellow. That shit just does it for me. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a green and yellow kind of guy. Then when I seen the John Deere equipment, when I got into that as an adult, I was like, yeah, John Deere. I don't need to know nothing else. I don't give a fuck if they fucking over farmers. I don't give a fuck if they put a tranny on a milk carton. Yeah, nigga, John Deere. Why? Because green and yellow. Then once you get past that, you can get into all the fine details and sort that shit out for what you want and what you don't want. But that color scheme, yeah, John Deere did the hell out one. Their marketing department, whoever chose that for the color, they did the fuck out one. Yeah. That color is important. A lot of people just go their whole lives without even thinking about colors. They interact with colors all day, every day, and don't think about how that color affects your decision. It's just like McDonald's. You see what they doing with the McDonald's? How all of them are drab. They got the gray, but they still got the yellow arch. But the building has changed colors. Remember Taco Bell back in the fucking 90s? That shit was epic, wasn't it? It was tailored more towards children. Those colors excite children. That's what you like. You remember that certain colors in a restaurant, like when you go to Ruby Tuesdays, Denny's, Dave and Buster's, TGI Fridays. It's certain colors they use. They say, "Hey, come sit, come stay a while." And then when you go, when you notice when you go to like Waffle House and Church's Chicken and fucking Popeyes, they use colors that say, you can sit down to eat, but don't stay too fucking long. There's a science to colors and how it affects your brain and the decisions that you make. And y'all are not privy to it. My wife is, but you guys aren't. I don't know why we're talking. What's up with y'all though? All right, let me get in these comments. Belt driven Skag 48-inch. Best mower for small to medium yards. There's a strong argument for that. Shout out to Skag. You know. I'm fond of Skag. The guy who sold me the Toro Titan HD 2000 series, he used nothing but Skag, and that Toro was his backup. But he upgraded his fleet, so he said he doesn't need the Toro no more. They upgrading. They got Skag, but they upgrading the more modern Skag units, stand-ons. So he didn't need that sit-down zero turn no more. So he was like, the Toro gotta go. That shit does not match the fleet. So I got a good deal on that, and in turn, I gave somebody a good deal on that. I'm like the fucking Robin Hood of equipment, just more honorable, you know. And two, part of that is because I'm willing to travel uh, the distance in order to get something that I feel like I could really get cracking for myself and make a little bit on. Because a lot of people aren't willing to travel. So that's why I told you guys that we're looking for an opportunity to make money, what to invest in. That one guy, he came in here. He was like, "Oh, I got 10,000. What do I invest in?" I remember that shit. That's why I told him a truck and a trailer. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just feeling really generous today. So I give y'all the game if y'all ask me. I mean, I ain't. I'm feeling real people person-y today. Relish and mustard, yes. John Deere. Angels in the Outfield isn't on Disney Plus, and that makes me extremely mad and hostile. Have I seen that movie? Didn't that movie have Keanu Reeves in it? Was that the movie Keanu Reeves with the kid? I vaguely remember that. No, that was Hardball. Keanu Reeves was in Hardball, I think. Yeah. No, I don't think. I know I've seen it, but I just don't remember it. I don't remember Angels in the Outfield. What up, Maddie? Maddie, I'm deleting this stream too. This is just a little bullshit stream. This is a throwaway jank. This is just a little throwaway jank. Like these little cutoffs I'm throwing in the fire, you know. Little throwaway jank. Yeah, throwaway jank. Ah. Alright, what can you them 30,000 reminds me of his Khalifa. Get an 84 Caprice Classic. I'm not into classic cars. I'm not into the muscle cars. I'm not a car guy at all whatsoever. Like I can't talk cars with guys that are prone to drinking beers and bringing up a fucking '64 Mustang, and they're like, oh, square body, fox body. I don't know. I'm lost. It's just like me in football. I can't hang with you boys while y'all sitting there talking that shit. Y'all talk that shit like y'all really in the fucking game. Like, I seen a fucking short while I was scrolling, and they was talking about the fucking uh Taylor Swift at the damn at the game. I don't know if that was the Super Bowl. I don't know if the Super Bowl happened already. I don't know. I'm blue pilled on that shit. I don't keep up with it. I don't care about it. Faith, big hugs, man. What up with you, Faith? Yeah, just a little fireside, something. Nothing too serious, cause I'm just out here, throwing cutoffs into the fire. Just out here chilling. BGW ain't gonna be at this fireside chat today. I know I told y'all that like 2 streams ago she would join me, but plans change. I'm just out here throwing away cutoffs. As you can see, these blocked up. This ain't even firewood right here. It ain't even length cut. This shit just chopped. This would be great for, I wouldn't say a boiler, but for like a big dumbass 50-gallon drum offset smoker, just throwing chunks in there with a whole pig on there. I know y'all love pork. You throw a whole pig on the grill and throw these chunks in that big dumbass firebox on that offset smoker. That's good eating right there. I ain't even gonna hold you. But y'all already know what time it is. No pork on my fork. Alright. What up, Go Greensland Low Strip? It's crazy that if you talk football with people, there are no issues, but you say one thing about how rights are being stripped away, you get the we don't talk politics or religion. Oh, goodness. You really took it there, MH. MH, you really did that, didn't you? You really... Yeah, because football can be just as divisive as those topics, too. It's like football, politics, and religion, but... I say I don't even talk. I don't want to talk none of religion, politics, or football with people. But people will bring up football. Hey, catch that guy. How about them? How about them? How about them Cowboys? The Cowboys. How about the San Fran 49er? The 49er scored 40 points. I don't know none of it. I've never been into sports. I wasn't even a cool kid in high school. I told y'all I got that Amish education. And I was a kid, and I was smoking in high school too. So I was by the 10th smoking with everybody else. Like, fuck gym, fuck football. He was like, get on the football team. No, that the thought never even crossed niggas' mind. Like, nah, that shit. Not even that's something, but people are really into sports, and it is kind of like religion and politics. People will argue all day about that shit. Like, they really in the game, though. That shit get me. Like, they'll talk that shit. They'll know stats from, like, Ocho Cinco and them be like, yeah, woo, and caught this and rushed for this many yards. I'm like, cuz, you talking that shit like you got a personal stake in that man's fortune, though. Like, you know his rushing yards like you bought into his company, though. Like, your life depends on if that nigga sack or not. Like, the right tackle. You know that nigga's name. You memorize his name. Who the fuck memorizes the right tackle? You. Yeah, I can't hang with you. Y'all too smart for me. BG went from philosophical genius to lawnmower tracting, which, to be fair, is one and the same. I mean, you could say that, Nico. That's a fair assessment. I'm not a genius, though. I was never philosophical. I don't feel like at all. I do not like philosophy. There's a lot of people on YouTube. They do that philosophy shit. They act like they took that shit in high school. Wasn't that a class you could take? Wasn't that shit on somebody's schedule or something? Wasn't that like fourth mod if you was in middle school and third period if you was in high school? Remember in middle school it was mods. They called them shits mods where I went. It was like, hell yeah, you got social studies for third mod. That shit sounded gay as fuck. But yeah, I'm not into philosophy in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't think what I do is philosophy at all. But I appreciate how you acknowledge my growth in the other things. I feel like more people should try it. Some people just get stuck in one niche, in one genre, in one thing, one topic, and that's it. 10 years later, they're still on that one thing, one topic, one genre, one niche. So you acknowledging that, Nico, that just goes to show that 5 years from now, you guys don't know what the fuck I'll be into. But hey, maybe some of y'all will be here for the ride. And we look back on the day and we're like, remember when Barricade Garage was doing the lawnmowers? He was in the lawnmowers. They're like, yup. Now look at him. Like, cuz can't even keep still. And I feel like that's how you're supposed to do it. I had to go back and watch the Cub Cadet review. I didn't even review it. It's still up front. It's on the trailer. Somebody's supposed to be coming to pick it up. Um, like I said, I only put like 3 hours on it. And that was just, I wasn't even cutting grass. I was just driving it, running it, getting it up to operating temperature, whoop-de-woo-woo. Not even 3 hours when I think of it. How many hours? I don't want to lie to you guys. It's like 3 hours. The fuck? Not even 3 hours. Just like two probably. But I did run it up and down the street a couple times. I ain't going to hold you. You know, once you want to make sure everything work, make sure the hydros are smooth. If there's any problems, you got to be on top of it for you even put it out there, because I don't do that handing somebody a bullshit situation thing like some people do. Some people will put something up for sale and this shit just be bullshit. And then they say, oh, they didn't know that was like that. Man, I'm on top of shit. So that's why I told y'all, when y'all shop with me, that shit 100. That shit A1. That's a considerable amount of stored wood. It's a little something. It ain't much, but I keep it stacked nicely. It really ain't that much. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm getting there. Favorite Rugrat, BG. I relate more to Tommy Pickles. I'm not gonna hold you. Cause Tommy Pickles was innovative as fuck. You seen the way he pulled the screwdriver out the pamper like yeah, it was cracking, and broke out the baby gate. Like that's some shit I would do. I liken what I'm doing now to breaking out the baby gate. Some people are stuck in the baby gate. Me, I done pulled out a screwdriver. I'm breaking out that bitch. Y'all can sit there and amongst yourselves and do all this other extra shit about what the fuck happening with that and stay in the baby gate. I'm out. See ya. So I relate more to Tommy Pickles. I don't really have a favorite Rugrat though. Shout out to Reptar. Shout out to Angelica. Shout out to Chucky. I ain't gonna hold you. Chucky, he was on one. He was always crying and shit, little crybaby ass nigga. But you know, he offered good advice. He used to ground the unit. Like the Rugrats, they were a unit, not G unit, but baby unit. Like they were a little gang. They were Dipset, you know. And Chucky was the voice of reason in a lot of situations. So I'm not even gonna hold you. The twins, the twins, they were down for whatever. they were like, hell yeah, let's go ahead, let's pop off. So shout out to the twins. Um, yeah, and that's that. That's that. All right, next question. Yeah. The twins were trained to go. They were always with the shits. Like full stop. Um, let's see. Owen is Angelica. Yeah, I can see that. That's a fair assessment. I feel like, you know, oh shit, Brian from High Impact. My goodness. Yeah, that boy done got real religious on him, real righteous, just overly just real righteous with the dogma on that whole ordeal, little debacle, debate, conversation, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't give a fuck what you call it. This shit was a hot fucking mess. I told Brian before. Well, I didn't tell Brian, but I'd like to think he watches my channel. He does only when some shit pop off with him. Then he come over here for my little opinion, and then he out. I don't see the nigga again. But shout out to Brian from High Impact Flix, aka Here's the Deal on YouTube. I told the nigga, man, you can't pull the anarchy shit on Owen in action. You want to live that shit, be about it, talk about it, treat others until have you how you would have done. Man, you don't do that shit to him. You go straight. Certain people, you just go straight for the jugular from the jump. Ain't none of this back and forth. Let's have a discourse. Certain people don't respect it. And then you seen, I was watching the Texas Goat radio show clips while I was out here chopping wood, and the homie was like, yeah, they at the and towards the end, after he got cut off for like the second time, they came back and was like, you seem like a good guy. And Brian was like, huh, yeah. Then they shared a fucking joke. He asked him what he thought about Gematria. Like they came together at the end of a heated discussion and shit. And then that's like, then I'm listening to the Texas Go radio shit and Owen popping shit on him like, you want to talk shit about my dad? Do you? Well, here's your fucking daughter. Butterball naked. Look at her. Fucking look at her, everybody. And look at his wife looking like the. He running around with pictures of the man, wife posting this shit, talking shit about the man, daughter, talking about, I'm not going to talk shit about his daughter, but I'm going to post her because she didn't have a proper father growing up, and look at her being naked. And she's damaged. She's emotionally damaged because of Brian. That's Brian's fault. And I'm like, damn, cause I just feel bad for Brian at this point. That was just one thing. It's just certain people you don't entertain. You don't even it's just like you can't have a reasonable discourse. And I think anarchy is an idea is fucking retarded. I think it's batshit crazy. And there's still a lot of like I think the shit just. But I felt like I was beginning to understand certain things about where Brian is coming from with anarchy. Like it happens in the household. Like it's like not at the nation state level, but just in your own personal life. I feel like that's where Brian was going. Cause this shit you just can't, you know, shit just doesn't make any fucking sense unless you put it like that. Like it's just a all around you, just be good. Nah, nigga, fuck all that be good shit. You see what happened when you be good? You kept giving Owen the benefit of the fucking doubt. He was popping off on you. Oh, you fucking fuckface. Oh, fuck your face. You fucking fuckface. Oh, and Brian was just sitting there, you know, taking this shit, trying, I guess, you know, going the righteous path or whatever. But that shit, man, now you gonna deal with that nigga on Twitter bashing your name, talking shit about you, telling the whole world how your previous job was putting fluoride in water. Yeah, nigga, that's what you get. A lot of people don't have a good heart. On one of them. And that nigga swear he a fucking prophet or a shepherd or whatever the fuck, and wants to lead people to Allah. I don't know what the fuck going on, but yeah, some people just need to be punched in the fucking mouth. No recourse, no nothing. Nigga, just straight up. I feel bad for Brian, man. You don't talk. That man showed you nothing but respect when you went on there. You just did that type of shit. Like you don't even. Like Brian seems soft though, so I feel like he could get away with that type of shit with him. Like, you ain't see that nigga digging up no fucking pictures of. Well, I mean, if I was on, I wouldn't try digging up pictures of my past neither. So he's not fucking retarded. But you know, Brian just seemed like somebody you'd try to, just because of how fucking nice he is. Like, you don't have to cuss somebody out or really raise your voice when somebody's disrespecting you in order to firmly state your position on the actions that somebody is taking against you, to let them know, hey, I'm not to be fucked with in that manner. You don't have to hoot and holler and do all that. You can firmly set the record straight with how somebody disrespecting you without raising your voice. Brian didn't do that. He ain't do that. I guess Brian was trying to apply the golden rule here and treat Owen how he would want to be treated, but niggas don't respect that shit, man. But yeah, anyway, getting back to the Cub Cadet Ultima ZT2, I didn't really review it because I didn't have it that long. I only had it for a couple hours, and somebody's coming to pick it up already. So there's that. I did give it a nice bath though. I cleaned that shit up real good. That shit looks spectacular sitting up there. It's on the trailer right now, covered up. And we got a little bit of rain over the night. It's supposed to rain today, but it ain't doing shit. So I'm just out here splitting wood. You see what I'm doing. Alright, where am I at in the chat? Is Anomaly Zesty? Who the fuck said that? John Frank is Anomaly Zesty. Yeah. No, not as zesty as Bryson Gray, but I ain't gonna say zesty. I think like Bryson Gray is zesty. Anomaly is just, I don't know what the fuck he got going on with him, man. I don't know. I don't know. He probably beat me in basketball though. I don't play that shit. I ain't gonna hold. I mean, like, not that that has anything to do with it, but shout out to Anomaly. He's my favorite YouTuber, but Cuz cry too fucking much. Cuz cried like Chucky in Rugrats, but he without a point though. Like Chucky was trying to ground the unit, the set, the gang, the hood. Like Chucky was on some. Yeah, I don't think Chucky was like Ducky from Land Before Time. Was that Ducky? Yeah, Ducky, the flying pterodactyl, the little baby pterodactyl. Oh no, no, no! You know when Spike rarely spoke, but when Spike, the little Stegosaurus shit, was about to do some weird shit, or when Littlefoot got on his dreamer shit and was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, or when Sarah the Triceratops, the little lesbian Triceratops, was all on some. Rah, rah, rah. Ducky was like the voice of reason. She was like, oh, no, 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 I do not like this. Sometimes that's what you need in the group, gang, set, committee, conglomerate, unit. Sometimes you just need that, yeah. But how the fuck what the fuck does this got to do with Anomaly, son? I don't even know. Shout out to Land Before Time, though. I remember young watching that shit at Miss Ricky house at the little play school desk when I was a kid. The babysitter's house. Remember you went to the babysitter's house and she put the TV on, fucking PBS. Remember Land Before Time came on before Arthur? Yeah. You sit there, eat oatmeal and shit. I remember all that shit. Anyway, oh yeah, shout out to Susie too. I'm not really fond of her. I think she came later. Wasn't she the neighbor that moved in the hood like later on towards the end of I don't really. It's hilarious watching Owen debating. It's really not. That shit, I don't think is hilarious at all. That shit just, I don't think it's funny. Brian asked for it. Brian did ask for it. I ain't gonna hold you. We asked for it when he had that bullshit on there. But I mean, you could feel like you expose somebody, but then that person, I mean, like I just let him talk and he exposed himself. Yeah, it sound good, but now that nigga running around with pictures of your daughter and telling everybody what your daughter do, and then talking, I'm not gonna do it, Jim. When I did with Jim Bob and dox her, like people can't look up who the fuck Brian from High Impact Flix daughter is. Then he posted a picture of her and got it offline. If his people can find that fucking picture, you don't think anybody else can? You just put that man whole fucking business out there. So yeah, that's when you on some I'm gonna go when you try to treat niggas like him with the golden rule. Shit, that shit, yeah, man. But shout out the Brian from High. He a good dude. He just soft. He a little soft, but he a good dude though. He saw he like hit like yeah he soft though. Like, he'll take that shit. I mean, he take like don't think you could just pull up on him and try to rob him though. He probably got something for you. Like I don't like he'd probably put some hot ones in you or something. But as far as like being verbally assaulted, he'd just take that shit and he'll be nice about it. Um, I couldn't watch but like 20, 30 minutes. I couldn't even watch the shit. I only watched a little bit, and that was on Liz's channel. And I had to cut that shit off because that shit got downright annoying. Cause the home, cause Brian was, man, that shit was just annoying. I already don't even agree with Brian's position. So when you top that, but when you it just then you add Owen to the picture, it's just like, man, this shit just downright annoying. Cause this shit just not this shit. This is doo doo. This is butt. This whole situation is butt. I'm like, yo, this shit is butt for everybody involved. Like Brian come off is soft as shit, and Owen Benjamin come off like somebody's scorned ex-wife. Like, cuz like Owen Benjamin got too much estrogen in him. Like he just built like he did with his face with the boomer. He had the boomer face in the camera like that. Like his whole square was his face. I was like, I can't even take this shit. That's why I tapped out. Liz was playing. I was like, man, I can't even do this shit, man. I'm out. And I was listening to the shit with Texas Go Radio recently. I was like, man, this shit is hella annoying. Shout out to him though. Yeah, cuz whole square on that side of the screen was just his face. Like how some of y'all grandparents when they get the phone from the FaceTime and they on the phone FaceTiming the children, they come on in, they whole fucking face in the screen. You like, back up, back up. Yeah, that nigga was all in. You can see the coke in that nigga on Benjamin nose. He was all up in the fucking camera, like he was P Diddy or some shit. Just all up in the fucking shot. Like back the fuck up, cuz got rosy cheeks. Just I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck he was snorting before the shit popped off and Brian had him on, but cuz was on one. It looked like he was on the rag from the start. Cuz was just on the rag from the start. I was like, man, I can't even listen to this shit, man. I clicked on the debate. I was like, man, Liz, I fuck with you, but I'm out. That whole situation just smelled like bitch. I'm behind on this shit because I'm sitting here bumping my gum. Who was your favorite girlfriend besides BGW BG? Shit, I don't have a favorite girlfriend. Man, I was dog doodle in relationships before. Well, not really. I fancy myself a decent guy but that's personal as fuck, John Frank. John Frank, I feel like you're Jared Nye. It's possible you could be Relentless Enigma too. So I don't want to. I feel like you could be like one of 8 people. But nah, shout out to BGW though. My Cub Cadet has some kind of battery issue. Have to figure out for next season. Yeah, or get a battery tender. I got a little Noco Genius Boost battery tender, and sometimes when I get equipment, you need to jump it to get it. I take it in the backyard, hook up the battery tender. It repairs the battery if it has damaged cells. One. Excuse me, I had to burp. It repairs the battery if it's damaged. Then it can recharge a battery from 0 volts. And it can recharge it from 0 volts in like 13 hours. That shit is incredibly fast for a unit of its size. 13 hours to recharge a full battery. A lot of people, they'll drop the battery off at AutoZone, let them recharge it. So I like, sometimes you just gotta be handy like this shit. I got air compressor. Some people, your tires, when you start the new season off and you hop on the lawnmower and you out there cutting grass and you realize the shit ain't striping right, you realize it's leaving stragglers behind, and if you got a Z-mower, you feel like one lap bar has to be pushed further than the other one to go straight. You need to check your tire pressure. That's why I recommend. That's why I showed y'all my Milwaukee uh, uh, tire inflator, because most of the equipment I get, I gotta inflate them tires to the proper PSI. Like that shit called for 22 in the back. Them bitches got 8. And the cold to fuck with it, it does something to the pressure. You don't even have a leak. You need to check the tire pressure every fuck before you go to use it. You know, at least twice a season. Definitely before when it's been sitting all winter and you go to use it in the spring. That's all I'm saying. It just helps to have these type of things in your arsenal of tools that you can use whenever you really need to, so you don't have to put this shit on a trailer and go to a gas station, air up the tires. You know, you don't gotta disconnect the battery and drop it all to Advanced Auto, man. Have this shit. I was doing tool reviews for a reason. All right, what else we got? Do an anomaly and hey guys, and all I'm saying is, guys, and then Donald Trump is like Donald Trump, because then Donald Trump is totally working with the people. I'm like, yeah, it's Donald Trump. I'm like, people are talking about me, and I'm Ron DeSantis, and I was like, hey, if I'm gonna say that, then I'm gonna do it. That wasn't MAGA rap. I was just rapping about somebody that I really liked at that time. It's like it was MAGA, and who cares? Because okay, I'm gonna read one comment. And anomaly, you suck. Butt crumbs, stop whining. Okay, I just read a negative comment, even though I have like 20 positive ones that I could have read. I'm gonna read the negative one, and it's like, who cares, dude? You're still here and you're watching. Why do you watch me if you feel like that? I don't understand. It's like, I'm gonna read another comment. Anomaly is bitch made. Okay, who cares? If you feel like I'm bitch made, you must be somebody. This is like Donald Trump. Donald Trump is in the pocket of the World Economic Forum. So that's my anomaly impression. Yeah, man, shout out the Magic School Bus, man. Shout out to the school bus. I'm not even shouting out this show. I'm talking about the actual bus. That bus was magical as fuck, and it had eyeballs. That shit had a whole personality. Remember the girl, and they had the Chucky, aka Ducky figure, even in Magic School, but it was that girl that was like, I don't like this idea. It wasn't the what was the little Chinese girl that was in my old school, and people were like, man, fuck your old school. We not at your old school. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck on this bus and let's go in Arnie's lung. They were going in classmates' bodies. I was like, this shit feels illegal, but hell yeah, let's go. I'm all for it. And shout out to Liz. Liz was the shit. Wasn't the teacher Liz with the little curly red head? Hell yeah. She was the coolest teacher ever. She was like, you know what, class? Let's go in Arnie's body today. Arnie was like, I don't like this idea. Shut the fuck up, cuz. We get on the fucking bus. Yeah, shout out to shout out to people that got manly things to do. I will not be soft for my ex-employer. I will retaliate against my ex-employer. If you don't sit, Baki Shamil, if you don't go get a bowl of Rice Krispies Let them bitches snap, crackle, and pop. Sit your ass on the couch and play Dragon Ball Xenoverse on Nintendo Switch and shut your ass up about this revenge fantasy you have on your employer. Chill the fuck out, cuz. I will get revenge. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit but play Zelda Breath of the Wild on PlayStation. Shut your ass up. The weakest men often bark the loudest. Yeah, I mean, I can see where you come. That's not always true though. But yeah, you know, I'm not even gonna sit here and nitpick. I agree with you, but yeah, that's not always true. Okay. Just let you know. But in that case with that nigga Owen, yeah, that's true. That was true. Exactly, that was the toughest part. I'm catching up to y'all. Okay, okay, I'm right there. I'm a ways back from this new comments I haven't even got to. You don't want boomers all zoomed in the screen. Come to death row. Yeah. Okay. Did you hear? No, Liz is the lizard. The teacher is man. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Wood Floor Alchemist. Shout out to Miss Frizzle. Yeah, they did have a lizard. Yeah, I got that shit backwards. I vaguely remember the lizard though. But shout out to Miss Frizzle. Miss Frizzle was an amazing teacher. She was. I definitely wouldn't leave my kids around her though. But she was an amazing teacher. She gotta stay away from my fucking kids. Can you Miss Frizzle, get that fucking bus. Get your ass on and get the fuck out of here, Miss Frizzle. None of that weird shit today. You know how many upset parents there would be at that fucking school if they knew where the fuck these field trips were taking place? These weren't just field trips. These were field trips. But shout out to Frizzle. Arnie has Scar Code too. Like, go check him. Yeah, shout out to him. Liz would have, Miss Frizzle would have got down to the bottom of it. She would have got down to brass tacks on that shit. Let one of her students come in there talking about, I got COVID. I might have COVID. Coughing and shit. She getting on it. She like, okay, class, time for a fucking field trip. Let's go in this nigga's body and find this fucking virus. They would have found nothing. They would have generated a PDF report like on your scan tool, printed the sheet out. Jake break. Time for some more blocks. Hold on, let me chuck some more blocks on this fire. Chuck some more blocks. Block chuck. Harley, I gotta, man, you just gotta spread the coals out first, though. These makes good coals, too. Well, it's oak wood, so you know that. I don't even know why I'm repeating myself. Y'all already know I don't do nothing but oak. more. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna call. All right. Had to spread it out a little bit more so my fire can get the proper oxygen it needs. You see them flames licking up right there towards the back. So, all right, what we got? All right, I got one more question left. And I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. As y'all see, I got the, where them big girls at? There they go. Well, you can't see them, but they lined up right there. And that's my little burning pile right there. Excuse me. What's the purpose of life? Well, the purpose of life is to not have your face all up in your thumbnail like how you got your face all up in your thumbnail, Sidemeister. Like a young, old boomer Gen Xer that's a millennial. What was Lecrae doing at a Diddy party? I mean, he's Lecrae. Where do you want him to? Just because he a gospel rapper doesn't mean... Yeah. Did you like Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation 5, BG? Man, I don't have that. I don't have none of that. I got a Switch. I got a Nintendo Switch. I don't have no other gaming console whatsoever. And haven't for a very long time. Shout out to the philosophical channels out there that can break down what the purpose of life is to you. I'm not one of them, though. Breath of the Wild is good though, right? I wasn't even in the Zelda games when I was a kid playing Nintendo, so I just know there's a lot of hype around it. What you think about vegans and carnivores? Shout out to the vegans. They want to live their life like that. That's what's up. You know, they derive a sense of virtue from it, and yeah, that's what's up. I ain't mad at them. What up, Athanasius, aka Half an Atha? How long until you say goodbye to the Cub Cadet? Shit, tomorrow. Who wins in a fight? A vegan, a meathead, or a faster? It depends. It depends on who got more fight in them. Your diet, I mean, there's a lot to be said for your diet having a lot to do with it, but it depends on who got that fight. Now, you can eat all the Slim Jims in the world, and a vegan come through and straight sweep you if you get in his face, like you the shit. So that shit don't even got nothing to do with it for real. It's just you gotta put when you up against somebody that has the mental fortitude to do this to you, and they locked in like a pit bull. Yeah, you gonna get done up. If you can't match that or go higher, that's your ass. Jim Bob was Jim Bob was about to send you his audience, but you don't have the setting turned on. Oh shit, Jim Bob. That nigga is live right now. Hey BG, Jim Bob just finished. We almost rated you. I don't know how to interact with people on here. All I know is that go live button, I press it and I'm here. I don't know how to accept. I don't know. I don't even want people to. I wouldn't do it nowhere. I don't. Y'all don't. I don't. I don't want a whole nother audience. But I don't want people to think, oh, I just don't want to. Nah, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing on here other than hitting the go live button. I know my editing app on my phone. That's it. I don't know how to interact. I don't know. I don't know how to interact with my coworkers on YouTube. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Who's more eerily cultish, Beartards or Jim Jort Stardians? The bear people, the bear guys. Yeah, that's easy. Um, Sup, bear has strong. Is it your settings to accept raids? Are you serious? The raid is a real thing? It's in your settings. You don't want 3, you want 82. Not at half after. I don't even know. I still don't know whether or not you're fucking with me or not. Accepting a raid? I've never heard you. I didn't. YouTube didn't notify me of this feature. I don't know what that is. I'm pretty. I'm pretty basic on here. I really don't know. too much about BG a boomer for real. I mean, Sidemeister, you got me. I did call you a boomer earlier, and I am having a boomer moment now. So, you got that. You got me right there. Shout out to Sidemeister. Stream raids are real. I feel like they should call it something else, cause a stream raid ain't it. That feels very intrusive, invasive. That feels undesirable. That feels that shit feels like it just sounds like a negative. They could send the entire audience over to another channel. It's called are you fucking kidding me? I can get a whole fucking audience over here from somebody else that just wrapped up. How come when I hit the X out button on my stream, I can't send somebody? I don't get that notification. When you're done with the fire, do you do anything special with the ashes? They just sit there for real. I was putting them in the compost. You can sprinkle them on the garden. You can use it for ice if you got a problem with ice. Like if it's going to snow and you got a shit ton of ashes, go ahead, throw that bitch in a bucket, throw the ashes in a bucket and sprinkle them bitches on your driveway. Hey, you do stuff like that, but mine just sit here for real. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that before raids start happening here and shit. I watched season 2, episode 5 of that Viking series on HBO. I know what the fuck raid mean, and I don't like that. I don't want that. I've seen Game of Thrones. I don't just I don't consent to a raid. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I gotta look into that. I got 5 more questions though. I feel like I'm not even sophisticated enough for Jim Bob's audience. Shout out to Jim Bob. I just feel like we just want different vibes though. Like I don't do philosophy or debates, and I don't care about NASA and flat Earth, and and I do like talking shit about On Benjamin though. So I feel like that's the bridge between our audiences. If that makes sense. Um yeah, but other than that, I'm really, yeah, yeah, yeah. Both like comedy, so there's that. Yeah, yeah, I got a type of comedy though that I feel like. And then until I'm not relevant. What I mean by that, I don't do the current event. I don't keep up with things like that. Like it took somebody in here pointing out that Tom McDonald had Ben Shapiro on the track. I didn't even believe it. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun slinging shit at On Benjamin. Nigga, is it? Goodness gracious. Cuz, man, I love talking shit about On Benjamin. Damn right. That shit is always fun. I don't give a fuck who. Oh, why you watch what you hate? Why you don't like it? And you don't. Then that shit is called entertainment. It ain't no different than them boys talking about them football games that they don't. Oh, you don't play in the football game. Why you talking about it, man? That shit is entertaining, cuz we all find throughout various forms of entertainment, we pick and choose what's entertaining to us, cuz it's subjective. It is a little bit subjective. Yeah, I like talking shit about that nigga, and it just adds to the fact because I don't like that nigga. So that's like, yeah, That's a double like right there. Yeah, I love it. I do not like that nigga. But yeah, that's so Tom McDonald and Ben Shapiro are the two live Jews. Michael Ryan, that was retarded. But I get it. The two live crew, but you went and did two live Jews. And I know how old you are based on that too, because I can't even name you anything from the two live crew. That's just some old shit right there. I don't know. I can't give you any hit that they had. I don't know their catalog. I don't know shit from them. I just know the name. People who talk shit forget the flush. Man, Santy's World Bear, you be on here talking shit to me sometimes. Shut the fuck up. Go somewhere and finger yourself, Santy's World Bear. See? You see? Shit, pure entertainment. Did I forget the flush? No. Hey, I already know Santy's World Bear full of shit. I keep spelling his name wrong. Thomas Seyfried. Thomas Seyfried. Who the fuck is Thomas Seyfried? I'm blue pilled on all of this. Someone asked Santy why he blocked. Some. Santy blocked you. Damn. Lil O'Main, I ain't even gonna hold you. You probably deserve. If Santy's World blocked you, you probably deserved it. I thought that would be the other way around. How the fuck you get blocked by Santy's World Bear? That shit don't even make sense in this reality. I did nothing. Nah, Lil man, I ain't trying to hear that. You did something for Santy's World Bear to block you. You did something. You was Lil man and a little bit too hard. You put just a little bit too much soy sauce packets in the bag or something. That's all I'm saying. The delivery was 15 minutes late. How the fuck you get blocked by him, of all people? That nigga run around with a stiff sock in his pocket. I wouldn't even tell people I got blocked by him. I got blocked by... Bro, if I got blocked by Santy's World Bear, I just charge that to the game and keep on coming. Like, yep, I ain't seen shit from it. Yep, he got me. All right, anyway. Yeah, cuz on. Fucking the most degenerate person here done blocked you. Cold cuts. Fuck O-Kid, Big G dude, bro. You got a wild ass name. Is that a Jim Bobbian style? Nah, it's just your face in the thumbnail like that with Oakley's on. If you don't back up, here in America we have something called personal space. In Italy, they don't believe in that shit. I was watching this Travel Channel documentary and they went to Italy and she was like, yeah, Americans, when you come over here, let me tell you something about Italians. They like to invade personal space. They don't believe in that shit. If you got a baby in a stroller and you minding your business, walking down the fucking street, they see you, they taking the baby out the stroller without asking you, throwing the baby up in the air, giving them a kiss, putting them back. They kiss you, the guys kiss you on the cheek over there. Like they'll straight, nah, come here, mwah. They'll smooch you and keep going type shit. So that's what the dude was saying, because he moved out there. He was like, yeah, I'm American, but culturally it's just some things I had to get used to out here. They're really hands-on people. Like the way he was saying that the Italians are really handsy. Like they'll feel you. Like they'll put, like when they go to hug you, they may put their hand at the small of your back. And you'd be like, oh shit, what the fuck going on? They're like, nah, that's just the culture out here. That's what they do. They used to call my friend who was, and he passed away, so rest in peace. I added on the clown on the Andrew Tate Bush. I have no idea, but shout out to your thumbnail picture. with you in the face in the camera with Oakley's on like that, and with the haircut. Shout out to you. Like some defamation lawsuit type shit. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Some of y'all just be beat. Those aren't Oakley's. They're generic ass friends. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Fuck old kid, big G dude, bro. You got it. I don't want no smoke with you. Okay, you don't have on Oakley's. Okay, that's what's up. All right. Shout out to the guy and all up in the fucking camera on his thumbnail that doesn't have Oakley's on. So he said that Lolo, he couldn't handle your smoke in the walk. Man, shout out to little baby Walk. Little tiny. Shout out to little baby Ozark. Shout out to Walk You Man. Shout out to Tiny Nightmare. Tiny Nightmare of the Australian kind. My thumbnail pic is me being awesome and gorgeous. What the fuck is that? Let me get up on here and see what the fuck is that? Is that water? Is that a landscape? I can't even see what the hell going on. Yeah, Baby Almanac. Shout out to Baby Almanac. Is that I gotta check my handbook on y'all's nicknames to see if that's canon, because I need to. That shit canon now. What little old man at? I'm gonna add Baby Almanac to a list of your AKAs. Yes, Baby Almanac is canon. That is official canon now. It's going in the book. All right, I got like 3 more questions left, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. With Jim Bob, but Jim Bob, that raid sucks because I got less people on here now. I got less people on here now than before the people came talking about getting raided. How the fuck a YouTube raid give me less people? Who the fuck did you send over here? Wait, Jim Bob, who the fuck did you send? The anti-monitor? How the fuck I'm in the negative? You didn't get no raid? I gotta look into it to see what the fuck going on. I'm gonna just move the rumble. You have to turn on the settings. That's a lot. That sounds labor intensive. I don't fuck with no settings in the YouTube app. All I know is hit the live. I'm gonna check it out though. But damn, I want to. Am I able to deny a raid if I turn on the raid thing? Because I just don't want. Like what? Like what if the Salty Army people? I do not want Hog Life people here. I don't want people to just take advantage of the raid abilities. I don't want anomalyites over here. I don't want Anomaly to end his broadcast and send them bitch-made audience members over here. I'm joking, Anomaly's audience. I don't think y'all bitch-made. Y'all whine as much as he does. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you. Crybaby ass nigga. Nobody can squat 405 pounds as deep as me, bro. Alright, you got it. Nobody can squat 405 pounds as deep as me. That doesn't even sound like a challenge. It sounds like a threat. I don't like the vibe of the way you structured that sentence. Shapiro Bone wants to smoke. That's absolutely correct, folks. You know, it's absolutely a dead still. You know, made by Jim Bob's Ben Shapiro impression and just fine tuned it a little bit to my own. You know, 'cause that's what I do. You know, because it's only stealing if you're goy. And I'm not goy, I'm chosen. I have a song out now called Chosen. Shout out to Ben Shapiro, man. And he put a song. If he and he was bragging about going one. I seen him on the short. He had on the gold chains in the brim hat. Hey, if he drop a song called Chosen right now, that should have probably go platinum. That should have probably go platinum. He just ride the wave of his shit with Tom McDonald. His whole album can be called Chosen. I ain't even gonna hold you. That should be dope though. That's a dope name. I could, yeah, that'll, yeah, yeah, that the hell yeah. If he link up with Drake, nigga, they going double uranium. Ben Bone and Drake on a track called Chosen, son. Shout out to Drake, aka Canada's finest. Rap music is dying. No, it's not. Not as long as I'm in the game. Rap ain't dead. People just doing it wrong. Like I don't know what be going on when they be doing the song. I don't even know why he even put that verse on the song. He probably had, and that shit he do is strong. Shout out to Cassidy. If you want debate, you won't rap. Yeah, I'm lying. I don't rap. I can't rap for shit. You ever watch that Samsung dude rapping on you? I haven't. The dude with the mullet. Nah, I ain't seen a guy with a mullet rapping on YouTube here lately. But yeah. Yes. Yes. I'm definitely about to become an anarchist though. Um, about to become an anarchist. What it do? Shout out to James Corbett from CorbettReport.com. I mean, I just feel like he's the most make sense anarchist out there, but um, yeah, he's in Japan. Like shit, like that shit still stupid as fuck. Check out this one, Samson Killer Flow. I don't Barfo chill with the whole highlighting my name in orange and giving me rap recommendations. I'm good. Shout out how and why big oil conquered the world. I don't know. I'm an anarchist. I'm trying to figure out why On Benjamin loved government so much. At first, it was y'all give me money so we can buy land so all you white folk can camp because I know how much white folk love camping. And people was like, why we gonna get you money to camp? We can camp in our backyard. And he was like, because the government was shutting shit down. So if you want to avoid that, it has to be private. Niggas like, oh my god, I got him out of that private land. That's why his name is the only one. Ain't a whole bunch of bears on the fucking title or deed to any fucking thing. Is him. That shit say Owen Benjamin Carey's Troy Smith, what Cassandra. That shit say Owen Benjamin Carey's Troy Cassandra Smith. Whatever the fuck his mom. He said his mom called him Cassandra. That's a Cassandra ass nigga right there. That nigga new name is Lil Cassandra. It's like, cuz just trying. Who border collie off the leash? Get your fucking border collie. Oh, it's a good boy. Oh, it's adorable. I ain't even gonna hold it. I don't got no problem with that border collie being off the leash because it's adorable. Is that a border collie or a labradoodle? The fuck is that? I don't know. It's adorable though. Can you do a media monarch? I'm media monarchy, and just a wacky, wavy, inflatable, wavy arm guy sounding guy. I used to watch them a while back, and then I got sick of that shit and outgrew it. But shout out to them, downright entertaining, and cuz know his shit. Get media monarchy and James Corbett. Like you could debate James Corbett on anarchy and shit. He'll give you. He gonna give you that work. He ain't like Brian. Like he kind of got that shit. Like he got answers. He not on some I don't. Like you could yeah. I feel like yeah. But still though, shout out to him. Any updates on Dr. Umar Johnson school? Hell no. Fuck no. Nobody and you not getting your money back. That's another donate to me. That's another nigga wanting donations for promises and dreams and shit. It's the fucking make a school for black boy. You know how many people? It's just easy to fool people because people yearn for something, some type of out, some form of hope. That's why hope can be dangerous, and it can be effective with what I believe to be certain agendas. Get your border collie. It's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Somebody's dog jumped the fence one day and came in the yard. I was like, oh shit. They was just wagging their tail, just came up to me and started licking me. Started licking my kneecaps. I was like, oh shit. Come here. Come here. Are you a good boy or a good girl? That's why I want to be a cop when I grow up. How dare Brian from we're Freedom Inc. and Brian from High Input talking about the traffic cop is the worst kind of cop. Well, fuck it, I'm gonna be a neighborhood cop and I'm gonna have me a good boy in the back. Oh look, it's playing with a boxer. There's a little boxer over there. It's playing with. It's got a little hey border collie and boxer. Hey boxer. People who own boxers, they do the fuck out one. They're almost as bad as the pit bull people. The boxer people aren't as aggressive though. They're not, the pit bull people. They hope they make eye contact with you when they're walking their dog, so you can ask them questions about their dog. Like if you lock eye, you got to do them how you do the homeless people in the middle of an intersection when the light turn red. You just gotta keep looking straight. You don't engage, no eye contact. Cause them pit bull owners, they going, yeah, little dog, it's 3 months old. It's always 3 months old. It'll be big as fuck, but it's still a baby. It's still a baby. That bitch built like She-Hulk, but it's a baby. Hello, baby. It's 2 days old. That shit'll bite the fuck out of a pickup truck. It's 2 days. Oh, baby, that's adorable. Look at the coat. Look at the coat. Look at the eye color. Shout out to boxer owners and pit bull owners. Cub Cadet reporting for duty. Fucking Cub Cadet. My indestructible wreath can be big. Garden. Yeah, there you go right there. The indestructible wreath. Right there on that tree. Don't match nothing over there. But there it is. Just sitting right there. The wife put it back there unauthorized. I did not give her permission to put that back here, but there it is. You know. And we got the other one up front. There's 2 of them, but this one back here is severe duty. Like this wreath back here screaming thug life. The other one up front, that shit is this one done weathered the storm a little bit. This shit seasoned as this wood. This shit been out here. This shit out here. Thug life. Throw a pot of chili on that fire, cowboy style. You would like that, wouldn't you? There's guys that actually do that. I mean, they go camping, they do that. One guy got a channel, he do shit like that. That's all he do. That sounds tempting. I want to do it. I'll do it. Just throw some chili on there, just in a little pot, get a little skillet, and whip up a little concoction that's delicious. Yeah, severe duty. Faith make them severe duty wreaths. Them shits is rated rated S for severe. How duty is it? Severe. That's more aggressive than heavy duty. Yeah. That's like heavy duty times 3. With the Kaioken times 5 on top of that shit. Shit real. Tomahawk ribeye right on the coals. I'll throw that shit on the coal. Y'all I'm gonna fuck with y'all because I'm gonna cook the fuck out of it. That shit, y'all gonna be like, it's burnt. I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, nigga ain't out here eating hemoglobin. They were like, it's not blood, it's hemoglobin. My shit cooked. That shit gonna be cooked. That shit gonna be well done. Y'all gonna get upset with me. That's not how you make it. Something that shit ruin friendship. He don't know how to make a steak. They be like, damn. He called it blood. It's really hemoglobin. Hyomorphism. Who's better, Frankie Beverly and Maze or the Gap Band? Frankie Beverly and Maze. The Gap Band had, when you say Gap Band, the first thing I thought of was outstanding. Girl, you knocked me out. I don't know, man. Gap Band, what's his name? Charlie Wilson? Man, Gap Band got some shitter hits, though. I haven't listened to either one of their albums, but I don't know, man. I'm going to have to. You stole my heart. I'm satisfied. Outstanding. Girl, you knocked me out. Man, I'm gonna have to go with Gap Band just because that shit just popped in my head. Gap Band. But Frankie Beverly and Maze got that. They got some shit. I don't know, Gap Band. Just listen to Beethoven. Fuck no. I'm not listening to Beethoven. I'm not built for that. I don't do that. My cerebral cortex doesn't respond to that. Like my helper T cells don't groove to that. You feel me? I can't just sit there and I can't. Like that shit doesn't do nothing for me. well done as a criminal offense. Just stick to processed foods at that point. And I'm gonna cook the fuck out of a steak. Somebody bring me a baby skillet so I can cook this. I'm gonna cook the shit out of it. I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it again. You're gonna be like, damn, you cooked the life out there. I'm be like, you damn right. I cooked all the blood and hemoglobinisms out of it. That's not blood, it's hemoglobinism. I cooked all that shit. I don't give a fuck what you call it. That shit look like that. And I don't like that. Eat pork live and give us feedback. I, I, I'll leave that for you to do. Look for steak with my monthly donation. I'm gonna take your money, buy a steak, and cook the fuck out of it on the live stream. Just cook the shit out of it. Just the whole. The steak gonna be so damn done. He overcooked the steak. They gonna be like, why you don't like BG no more? Like, cause I seen he overcooked the steak on the live stream and ate it. Shit hurt my feelings. Shit wasn't nothing pink about it when he cut it. I unsubscribed from that nigga. Honey, gather our subscriptions. This nigga's lost his mind. Has a well done steak on his broadcast. Like, hell yeah. There's a dude eating raw chicken until he gets sick on IG. Well, shout out to him. It seems like he has a solid business plan. That shit seems to bring views. I don't like classic music much, but Beethoven was a fucking genius. I just don't like Beethoven. Like that's up there with paintings and people like, oh, Van Gogh. Like, I don't do that shit, fam. I'm not into that. The only classical music I listen to is when it's in a Disney film. Other than that, I'm not. Like The Fox and the Hound had a good soundtrack. The Rescue was Down Under, they were getting busy. Fucking Aladdin, yeah. But just to listen to Beethoven, go play that Beethoven. No, son. I'm not listening to that shit. I can't even clean to that shit. It's relaxing and classical, relaxing. I listen to Sade before I play anything Beethoven. I'm good. Shout out to Beethoven though. Is that the nigga that bit his ear off? It was like he went crazy, or is that Van Gogh? One of them niggas bit their own ear off. That in and of itself is impressive. I can't do it. You're missing out. I listen to everything. Yeah, I don't. So I'm not missing out as long as you enjoy it. Make you happy, then we good. Ain't nothing I'm missing out on. Yeah. Beethoven was deaf later in life. Not that somebody lost an ear. Was it Franz Liszt? One of those spectacular niggas from Europe. One of those spectacular ass, magical ass musicians that people still adore to this day. They just go, you go to the Kennedy Center, they always playing that bullshit. Yeah, nigga bit his ear off. Van Gogh cut his ear off for oh, Van Gogh? Okay. Shout out to Van Gogh. He bit his ear off for a woman. Or cut his ear off, whatever the fuck he did to it. He wasn't the same after. Outstanding. Girl, you knocked me out. Mm, 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 mm. BG like to listen to Jodeci when he does the dishes. Hell no, I don't know what grown man just randomly listens to Jodeci. To, yeah, don't nobody listen to Jodeci. Shout out to Casey and JoJo though. They left Jodeci and did the biggest hit that Jodeci couldn't do. Cause all my life I pray for someone like you. And that makes I that I finally found you. I can't sing worth shit. I didn't even try though. That's the thing. I didn't even just flat. Faith, give me some pointers. How do I do this? How do I sing? Let's see. Drew Hill over Drew Hill over Jodeci all fucking day, son. Drew Hill, bruh, Drew Hill. Telling you. You know I gotta go with the home team too. Them niggas from right up the street in Baltimore. They from right up there. I'm always rocking with the home team. Well, is that a beagle? Yeah, that fucking beagle came out of nowhere. What the fuck? It's a good boy. I like beagles. They just look like that. Shout out to them. Wasn't Wishbone a beagle? Your donation will be short this month, BG. I've been watching Biden beg on YouTube Shorts, so I'm gonna help him out. Man, look, Biden has money. Fuck him. Biden should have gave me a job. He should have put me in his cabinet. They call that shit like a cabinet, like there's a fucking cupboard. Put me in the cabinet position. Put me, I'll be that nigga's advisor. Cuz just so out of touch. Oh, hold on. Cause all my life I pray for someone like you. And that makes I that I find you. Promise I'll never fall in love with a stranger. When you're near, I'll be alone, bro. I promise never. I just wanna love you. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. All right. BG, when the last time you had Pizza Hut? Shit, hold on. Hold on. It been a minute. I ain't had Pizza Hut in a brick. Hold on. Yeah. For how long? Mm. Oh, you thought that was from when you went to get it? No, it didn't look that pretty. I think they only took like 3 pictures on it. Uh, but it was so close, we was like, we just gonna go up there to look at it. Well, spit it out. Yeah. Oh yeah, so that's that. Yeah, that's just the price. I mean, that's just like cash out offer. You know, that ain't nothing that, you take up on, but just an option to leave open just in case, because then if something pops up immediately, I can add about 3,000 to that, and then meet the demand for whatever needs to happen. But I'm sure it'll be a lot higher here. This is just the first day, but yeah. Shit, I was thinking about going to pick up a chopped cheese. How you say that? Yeah, I don't feel like driving. getting chilly. It's getting cold. It's getting a little bit chilly in here. It's getting cold. It's getting cold. It's getting cold. Chris Waters, it's getting cold. Alright. I gotta break a round out of the ice, split it, and get that wet wood to burn. Throw some oil on it. That bitch will burn. That's how I got this to burn. All this was wet. It rained. It rained overnight. Everything back here was wet. I just had some brown paper bags and some Amazon boxes. Flatten them bitches out. Put it over top of some already wet um, coals. They were wet. They weren't active or nothing. Just so I could get airflow underneath the fire, and started it with a little torch, and then I added the wood to it while it was still burning, and then I keep a bucket of used oil from both cars, the gator, all the equipment, and I poured a little bit on the flames, and it just followed the trail on up to the wood, and it caught. That's what I always do though, but that's just so you know. It's cold out here now, and this fire is warming me up, so I'm pretty content. While the wood burn, barbecue. Nah, the wood burn because that's what I do. I split wood, and the shrapnel pieces I can't use, and the cutoffs get burnt. Have a little dry kindling and make a hot spot in the top of the dry out. The rest go through a lot more wood. Yeah. America. All right, I got 10 more questions left, and then I gotta go. Come here, fire. Come warm me. Warm me, fire. I'm cold. I'm fucking cold, fire. Because I'm cold. I'm fucking cold. I need warmth. I'm fucking freezing here. Look at those intense oak flames. Yes. Sell the ends? No. That's extremely slow money, not even worth my time at that point. I'd rather use it for ambiance when I'm back here talking shit. Cause I like fires. I like to have a fire pit. I like fires going, so I just use it for myself. That shit'd take too long to say. I used to try to do that. People are, how much? 4 pounds, 5 pounds. No, I like moving weight, and chunks ain't it. Maybe if I was out in a more rural area where people just don't give a fuck what the fuck they burn, they just pick up any fucking thing. They don't even pay like shit. Like country folk really don't pay. That's why I'd rather sell firewood to the city folk, cause country folk they pinch pennies like shit. They go they're not spenders for real. City folks spend that money. They spend money to pay and burn vanity wood. They shit just to burn in the fire pit when a friend come over. Country folk, it's like a living. Not I'm not for them. Shout out to country folk. Not all country folk, like rural folk, but they really don't like paying, a lot. They don't. I mean, they do, but they don't. Like I've had better experiences financially speaking, with city slash town folk. You know, and city folk, I love city folk. They a tip too. Like every time when I go into DC, which isn't often, but when I do go in there and dealing with all those one-way streets, pulling a 16-foot trailer and all on Wisconsin Ave and U Street, M Street, 14th Street Bridge, all that bullshit up there by the fucking the Capitol, or even in Arlington by the fucking Pentagon, man, them boys pay. They pay. And they give you a fucking tip too. They gonna pay the delivery fee and they gonna put this is for you. For you. Sure. Absolutely. They fucking pay. Man, you go to the cut, you go to the you go down there and man, you go to where it's more rural and you dealing with them people and they'll order a shit ton of wood. I'm talking like they want you to bring like 2 fucking cords and they want a deal off top. They like, yo, 2 cords, let me get a deal. I'm like, cuz I can't afford to give you a deal. I'd be better off giving you a deal for a lesser quantity because when I put 2 fucking cords in a 16-foot trailer, you know how much that shit weigh? I'm spending more gas bringing you this amount of wood than I would if I was to bring you a quarter cord or 1 cord. Fuck no, I'm not giving you a deal. If anything, I want more. They like, how much for a half a cord? How much for a full cord? How much for 2 cords? And they're like, how come it's more than double what 1 cord? Because gas. Shit, they got my truck drink. People want discount. You only ask for discounts with the higher quantities with like landscape companies that sell firewood. Don't ask the small man, the small person just willing and dealing, or the local firewood. Let me get a discount if I order 18 cord. Man, that shit, no, man, no. You do that with lumber yard, not even lumber yards, but like a fit like companies, like whole companies. They got like 21 acres and it's all split firewood. They gonna give you discounts because they want to get it up out of there. The landscape company's gonna give you discounts with if you order 2 and 3, 5, 18 cords because they want to make room for mulch season when it's spring. Don't ask somebody like me to just give you a fucking discount when I gotta spend more gas to get that higher quantity to you. Rant over. Yeah, I like city people though. Yeah, not just Fauquier County, but you know, like you go out there in Warrenton, like is that Fauquier County? Yeah. Now you like Dinwiddie County, down there by Lake Anna, you know, you gonna get like you go to King George County, Caroline County, like that they don't pay like this. What y'all can talk all the shit about city folk y'all want, but they pay. I'm cool with them. It's all good. Hey, get out the city because the government's gonna crack down on you and you whoop de woo 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 all that shit. Yeah, but man, they pay. BG lives in King George County. Shout out to King George County, but and not all, cause you gonna find something. But I'm just saying with my experience, from what I've been doing for how long I've been doing in this area, the rural people don't pay like the city folk or the people in town. That's all I'm saying. That's just my observation based on my experiences. Okay, that's all that is. Warrenton is Fauquier. Tortilla enthusiast, you talking like you out here though. You like you are you from out there? You from around the way? What's going on with you? I thought you were from Dade County, Florida. How you just know about Fauquier County randomly all of a sudden like that? Oh, you in Warrenton? Why the fuck you ain't say that? Yo, you should have been said, yo, I was down the street from you like 2 days ago. The fuck is wrong with you? You could have been like, yo, I'm in Warrenton. Every time I big up Virginia, you always bring up Florida or some shit. Yeah, you down there off 29. I ain't even know what the fuck. You're there off 29. I know where you at. What else? 29. That shit backed up. More and more people moving out there. That area used to be kind of like Fredericksburg, and the more it was more rural than up north. But you see what happened to Fredericksburg? Everybody fled there, escaping high prices, and said, "Oh, a fucking bat." Well, you're flying too close to the ground there, buddy. She fucking bat almost crashed into me. It was just flying all crazy like that. Bats are nature's drunk drivers, along with butterflies. But yeah, you see what happened to Fredericksburg. Fredericksburg fucked up now. Traffic fucked up. They extended the easy pass down to Fredericksburg. I didn't even know it fucked up. And you up there and you up there in Warrenton, so you coming up from Culpeper. More people moving to Culpeper now. You got people leaving Warrenton moving to Culpeper. They're like, shit, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. That shit, especially you on the 66 side. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. People moving right now, city. Shit, and Washington, I went to Washington one time. That shit down there, like, kind of past Front Royal. Because more people moving to Front Royal. It's people that commute and work in D.C. and commute from Front Royal to D.C. That shit is ridiculous. They don't sit. That's why 66 so fucked up. There's nothing we can do. Everyone is moving. I'm staying here. Yeah. I like that area. Shout out to Warrenton. Shout out to Fauquier County. Shout out to Marshall. That fire look fake. It does now. You would meet up with. Is that a bat? What the fuck? Fuck is the bat? I don't speak bat. I'm sorry. Like, I speak blue jay and chickadee and tufted titmice, and uh, my border collie is getting better. I just don't speak bat. I've never conversed with a bat before. I also speak yellow finch. I speak robin too. I speak oriole as well. I'm fluent in cardinal too. My hawk is getting better. Would you meet up with Tortilla and Thu? Hell no, but hell yeah. That's a hell no and a hell yeah at the same time. Cause he right up the street. You mean right there in Warrenton. Yeah, cause I mean reach. Yeah, I don't like meeting people though. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not for just meeting somebody. Oh hey, I watch you on the live stream. I watch you. Oh, wah, wah, wah. I don't like that. But I will help somebody out. Like I show up to if somebody like shit getting active or like somebody need help doing something or want to make a order or talk business or something. Yeah, I pop up. But I don't like fanfare though. I don't. That's why I would never go to a meetup that's about me. Like, oh, it's BG. Oh yeah, yeah. We're a bunch of people that watch Barricade Garage and we're all gathered here. I don't like that. That's terrible. That's a bad idea. There has to be a reason. That shit has to make sense. It just can't be me. Oh, we're all here gathered today. Why? Because Barricade Garage. No, that sucks. That's pretty bad. That's not good. I'm not even comfortable at this point. Now we gotta, when we link up, we are a group of people working to perform a task. We are a committee, not a fucking meetup. We're a fucking conglomerate. I mean, we're a fucking. What's another one? We're a fucking. Uh, we're a fucking group of people working together to perform a task. Cult! A cult. It's a cult working together to perform a task. Who the fuck just wants to meet up to adore someone? That's that shit make my toe itch. Fucking just to meet up, just to adore someone. Fuck no. Hell no. Nah, we meeting up cause shit popping or shit getting cracking. Things need to happen. Someone needs help. Or just Armageddon / zombie apocalypse / alien invasion. Those are acceptable circumstances under which to meet up by. Like, I can do that. But just to meet up, just to be like, I watch BJ, and you watch BJ, and I watch BJ. Can we watch BJ together? We can watch them together. That shit gives me gas. Okay. A bunch of fucking adoring fans. No. No. You guys can pop with each other and go meet up. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's you guys. Don't make me the centerpiece of you niggas meeting up. Alright, I got one more question left. I still want to know where Jim Bob's audience is. This raid is not effective. My numbers have downright dwindled. I had I had I had more viewers before the raid. Oh yeah, I have to accept the raid. I got something about my settings. It's a nice fire though. Does junk removal really make money? Yes. Having a trailer makes money too. You just gotta know what to do with it. And that's the hardest part about it. Yeah, all that make money. You just got once you figure out the advertising and the marketing for it, you're gonna be on and popping. Cause people generate a lot of junk, and every day there's a lot of people deciding to get rid of that junk, and there's enough work to go around. It's all about knowing how to tap into it and touching base with your customers that don't know that they are your customers. Building a good rapport with people, building relationships and strengthening previous relationships, staying in contact with people, getting out and talking to people, and doing some groundwork. Um, but yeah, that's just one of many things that make money. Should have invested my stimulus money on a trailer. You should have. What'd you get? 400. Shit, my first 5x8, I paid 500. You could have added $100 of that. You'd have been on. It would have been up from there. Depends if you're in a highly populated area. That's why I say I love city folk. I love city folk, man. They going you fuck. They gonna fuck with you. They gonna shop with you. You gonna make money. That's why I like where I'm at. Like I'm in town, but I'm not. I'm not rural. I'm not on the countryside or a farm or none of that shit. And I'm not in the city. But I could tap in with both sides. So you gonna have certain people. They in the country where there's not a lot of jobs because everything's closed on Sunday, or it's only like two stores in town, and everything else is like an hour away. The shit can get downright difficult moving and grooving, especially if you have no skill set whatsoever to offer the people in your surrounding area, which could be a mile or two from you, your neighbors, depending on what your setup is like. Then you got people like me. You could pretty much, bro. If you in the city, you could start a business from scratch because it's just so much hustle and bustle. Or if you close to a city or a major metropolitan area or a smaller metropolitan area or a big county, doesn't matter how sprawled out it is, uh, where there's people, you can find something to invest in that you can see an immediate return on, or purchase something that you can then use to work for you and provide a service for people. That's why I've never been the type of person that just want to be like, oh, the city people, oh, don't know what they're doing, get the fuck out of the city. And it's like we need each other, and that's real shit. You just need each other. It's just you gonna have more opportunities near a city for somebody on my level doing the type of things I do. But yeah, it works either way. But I don't want to. I have no desire to be rural or live on just a blank countryside with a neighbor that's 100 miles away. That's not. I'm not built for that. I don't like people, but I like people. I like having somebody to offer services to. Did you start the oak business by word of mouth? So, Santi's World Bear asking all the official questions though. What are your thoughts on stump grinding? Shit, grind away. They make a lot of money. There's a lot of YouTube channels on there too. They make some shit of money. That's not in the cards for me. I was gonna go that route for this spring and summer, but I've decided to invest in other things that I feel like I could make work for myself without going that route. And then too, my trailer is just huge. I would have to downsize, get another trailer, or if I get one that comes with its own trailer, I would have to store it. I just don't. I have things set up a certain way, and I feel like I'm gonna take a different route. But I would have stump grinded like if you asked me 3 months ago, I'd have been like, yeah, I'm headed that route. But yeah, you can stump grind. They're pretty cheap. You can get a little cheap one for like $7,000 and immediately get to work. And depending on how many jobs you do or how much you decide to charge, if you want to do it per square inch or per stump, flat rate, you can make that money back in like 4 months. Just being generous here, like 4 months. But you can get that return on your investment uh, immediately enough. So if you want to pay rent or the mortgage or whatever you have to do, have other bills, just make sure if you have a partner helping you out with that, then you can really see a return on your investment. If it's two of y'all working together to attack that issue that is financial success, you can fucking make it. Stump grinding. That is definitely an option, and that's definitely a great side hustle if that's something you don't want to do full time. All right, I got one more question. Working for the delivery business made me a bit lazy. Yeah, I can see how that is. I can see how. I see retired vets start power washing, window wash business all the time for extra income. Yes. But you get around rural people, they tend to be more self-sufficient and reluctant to accept not outside help, but just services that they know they can provide or their kids can provide. So it becomes an uphill battle if you live in that type of area and you have sustained an injury at work and you're looking for something to do, hustle to get into. It can be an uphill battle getting something going. And then too, they don't like to pay a lot, even though the cost of living may be cheaper out there. The average income may be a little bit lower. People don't have uh, a lot of money to spend on extracurricular services that you may be providing. So that's why I was talking about balance earlier, and different lifestyles, and that's why I really don't bash people that live in metropolitan areas like talking about it, because I rely on them for what I do. Not really, but really, I'm actually providing a service. Um, and yeah, yeah. Who is really not white? Hold on, let me go back for context. Oh, Jared. Shout out to Jared. Still is not better than Husqvarna. Stop it. Do you have a lot of business in Manassas? A little bit every now and then. A little bit. Fire on the It's getting hot over here. Back chicken, hot dogs and bologna, steak and macaroni, get your macaroni. Get in the sauce. Yes. In the sauce. In the sauce. In the sauce. More sauce. There you go. BG, did you see the Texas border crisis? How half a mile down the road there aren't even any gates? I didn't even peep that, K-Ham. I don't know nothing about that, to be honest. I've been hearing about things in Texas, but I'm not seeking out clarification on it. I just really don't care about the Supreme Court and border crisis, and I don't care. Yeah, I don't even care. I heard 700,000 truckers are on their way to support the National Guard in Texas. Shout out to 700,000 truckers. Where the fuck they find 700,000 truckers? Where the fuck 700,000 truckers find each other? On the CB radio, BG, 700,000 truckers just linked up and formed like Voltron like that. That's what's up. Shout out to them niggas. Them niggas should link up and help me get my CDLs. But hey, I don't know nothing about that. And shout out to them niggas though. I still don't know what the fuck going on. All I know is I don't really know much. What are truckers gonna do? Why the fuck are truckers going down there to do anything? You need the truck, I would think. I mean, they do say truckers keep America going, right? Alright then, get out there and fucking truck. Who the fuck is gonna be delivering the goods if all the 700,000 truckers are down there in Den fucking Witty? It's just a lot. Uber about to go crazy. It's motorcycles, classic cars, and bicycles. That's what's up. Shout out to them. I just don't give enough fucks about it to really, you know. What are they gonna go down there and do? For what? For like immigrants? For illegal? Yeah, I'm trying to fill this out here because I don't know, but I'm still talking. I don't know, but I don't see what truckers are gonna do. What the fuck are truckers gonna do that? What the fuck? Fuck, I don't know. There's a lot I don't know. They're going there to build cordwood houses for the immigrant. They might as well at this point, because that immigrant shit seems to be like the Terminator 3 Skynet shit. Inevitable. Them niggas, them immigrant niggas, they like the Thanos snap. When Thanos snapped and was like, I am inevitable. Yeah, them niggas, I don't see anybody stopping anybody from hopping any fucking border. I mean, niggas gonna show up. Niggas always show up. I mean, shit. Nigga getting a nice pitchfork like BG. I got my pitchfork. I got both of my pitchforks at Ace Hardware. And they were only like $30 each. I use a pitchfork for a lot of things. I use a. You'll never believe how many things you could use the pitchfork for until you get a pitchfork and start using it for those things you didn't know you needed a pitchfork for, or would help make it easier to. Like, I move dirt with the pitchfork, which doesn't make sense if you don't have a pitchfork because you're like it's tines, there's holes, it's gonna fall through. Get a shovel. Yeah, you try to shovel and you realize that shit just gets impacted and hard to move. Have the pitchfork move mulch, no fucking problem. That shit is amazing. Maybe not dirt, but mulch. You know what I'm saying? Like mulch. Like when I had the skid steer and I was doing dirt work, I always took the pitchfork with me. When I had that one job and I was in that lady backyard with the skid steer and she wanted me to spread the mool. It was 6 yards of mulch, and I had to remove some dirt and debris first before I could go in the driveway and spread and scoop up the mulch. But I used a pitchfork to get a lot of the stragglers and loose leaf stuff, and even just because I had no wall to brace against the bucket, I was using the pitchfork to go ahead and scoop it in the bucket. Use the pitchfork to spread it, scoop it, toss it, fluff it, fill it. I mean, people just think hay and pitchfork. Like, nah, man, there's so much more. Pitchfork has so much more uses and potential than just hay and barn. What up, Hurricane Sheena? We just sitting here talking about the Texas crisis border and a bunch of truckers going down there to help to truck to go down there to do I don't know what. Just to go down there. We're also talking about pitchforks too. And it is a great weapon. You're right, D-Rock. That is a great weapon. Fucking pitchfork is outstanding. I don't know. My weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse would still be a pickaroon. Especially if we had firearms in order to conserve ammunition. I would be wielding dual pickaroons. Like you've seen The Walking Dead. Get the fuck out of here. And you already know I'm a beast with the pickaroon. So 2 of them bitches, 1 in either hand. I'm fucking deadly. Yeah, I'm fucking deadly. I'm surgical with them bitches. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm about to get the hell up out of here. Now I'm gonna delete this whole stream. Ain't nothing on this stream to clip. Well, yeah, growing a baby Hurricane Sheena. I've been waiting Faith, you just did that. I've been all conservative with my thoughts on that, and because I ain't, with Jessica, she and her situation, whatever going out there. But yeah, I wanted to come out and be like, hell yeah, whoop de woo woo woo, congratulations, whatever the case may be. But I ain't, want to put that out there. But damn, you just broke ice, so I'm gonna go ahead. That's what's up, Hurricane Sheena. Hell yeah, and if you don't mind, I will name the baby. You know, I haven't told the chat Ivory. Oh shit, she told the in-house. Figured it was okay. Damn, Faith, Faith, you, Faith, you broke rank. I seen Faith go in, so I went in too. I thought it was what I thought you were cool. I ain't even know. But yeah, but I mean the cat's out of the bag. Thanks to Faith. Lance Vet, you need a robot girlfriend. Sometimes I think you are Lance Vet, Santa's World Bear. Jared Nye, Lance Vet, Santa's World Bear, RT 12038 all you niggas are relentless enigma. Y'all the same individual. Yeah, I know. Okay, man, Hurricane Sheena. Come on, you know I'm a nut. Come on now. But I was just like, damn, I don't just take information, just be saying it on live stream. Then people wouldn't tell me shit because they'd be like, oh, I'm gonna tell so and so, and then he gonna say it on the live stream. I ain't so yeah, I be knowing shit. I don't just be talking on it. I'm just gonna talk on it. But when Faith did that, I was like, hell yeah, this is my moment to congratulate Hurricane Sheena and the baby, little baby hurricane, little tiny baby hurricane, little tiny. It's a little tiny hurricane. Oh, okay. I got my mic turned. Yeah, congratulations to Hurricane Sheena, and shout out to Tiny Hurricane, little baby little tiny baby Hurricane. I'm, it's good. I'm gonna get a baby a nickname. I'm gonna name the baby. That's why you gave me the hug the other line. Hell no, I gave you the hug just off strength, just off GP. I've been known. I known that like when yeah, like I've been known. Well, I know. Nah, it was her. I can give. I just be giving. You know, I just gave you a hug just cause you Hurricane Sheena. That's all. I have no ulterior motives behind my hugs. I be giving out hugs. Banned for life. Yeah. Hell yeah. After Faith pass out them yogurt, she can ban herself. Empty and leave the igloo cooler too on your way out, Faith. Leave that igloo and Yeti cooler. But yep. I got 15 more questions. And then I gotta go. I should go ahead and roast a hot dog right now. At least put a couple dino nuggets on a stick and just twirl them bitches over this fire. No, I don't do marshmallows. I don't do marshmallows. Stuffed crust dino nuggets. Yes. But it's dino, not dino. This dino is in dinosaur. They're shaped like dinosaurs. Adorable little dinosaurs, a stegosaurus. They're chicken nuggets, but it's a stegosaurus shaped chicken nugget. They call them dino nuggets. Well, I was hoping to tell the chat myself, but you took that from me. I can delete this stream and you get we can start fresh the next stream and you can tell everybody. There's only 10 people here. It's like 30. It says 30 people here. A far cry from my usual 88. And it's definitely not because this has been a boring live stream, if that's what you're thinking. I got rated by Jim Bob's audience, and that decreased the amount of viewers I had for some reason. Some mythical reason, YouTube decided to start this raid shit. When one live streamer ends the stream, he could just send his entire fucking audience on over to somebody else's stream. Is Lil Main in here? Lil 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 Main, aka been blocked by Santi's World Bear, aka slow as fuck in the left lane. Lil Main got blocked by Santi's. That's some funny shit right there. But yeah, I'm about to get the hell up out of here, man. Shout out to Land Before Time. Shout out to Ducky. Shout out to Tommy Pickles. Shout out to the twins. Shout out to Susie, Angelica. Shout out to Here's the Deal, Brian. Shout out to shout out to Terminator 3. Shout out to my left leg. It fell asleep. So I guess I'm not ending the broadcast because I can't get up. My foot done fell asleep. I'll be here for another 5 minutes. This fire is cozy, nice and warm. I have my heated vest on. Yeah, my leg tingling. Shout out to Airbud too. You know what? You right. Was that the one that was playing frisbee? Which one played one? The first one played soccer, and then was that the basketball one? Didn't he have a kid, and the kid was like the puppy was playing? It was a good boy on the basketball court. That's what I'm trying to say. No one knew why, but they were like, yeah, he could play, like he official. He Steph Curry with the shot, and then the good boy got the ball, and he broke the ankles of a player on the opposing team, and then he dunked it. And people were like, oh shit, the good boy dunked it. It was a whole golden retriever out there breaking ankles. Crossed up the other dude and then layup. Nigga tossed it up. We were like, oh shit. It's a good boy that won us the game, so he gets unlimited biscuits and doggy treats. Give him a bone. Okay, shit. Okay, hold on. Let me pop her real quick. Basketball was the first one. How big is your money? Hold on. I don't even know who John Zerka is. I'll debate him on Flat Earth, though. I'll debate anybody on Flat Earth. I'll debate a Flat Earth and a Globe Earth. It don't matter to me. Both can get this work. We can debate gravity. It doesn't matter to me. That kind of rhymed in a weird way. In a roundabout way that rhymed. You don't need to know who he is. Damn, that's harsh. I'm gonna go ahead and take your word for it, though. Get you on the crucible. No, absolutely not. Absolutely would not go on the crucible to debate Xandra, the cigarette. Nah, that's not Ben Shapiro. That's Andrew the Crucible dude with the immortal cigarette. He talks like this. There's a big difference from Ben Shapiro. To the untrained ear, you're not going to hear it. You got to stop and smoke a cigarette. It's Ben Shapiro's one. Absolutely. Yeah, 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 yeah. And bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. What you gonna do when there ain't nowhere to hide? And judgment comes for you. Judgment comes for you. Hey, what you gonna do? Bum, 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 bum. See you at the crossroads, crossroads, crossroads. So you won't be lonely. He does sound like Ben Shapiro. He sound Andrew Crucible with the immortal cigarette sound like a mature Ben Shapiro. They got the same cadence and everything. That's an absolutely false equivalency. You see, that is not. Just slow him down, and yeah, that's him. Jessica, Hurricane Sheena, you show up late as hell. The stream over and you pop up. How you pop up when the doors close? Like you was just hiding out in aisle two. For how the fuck you even get? You just here. You just pop up. Hi. Like, cuz the stream ended. Store closed. Past 10 o'clock. It's 10:15. We shut down at 9, and you're here. I'm here. I'm fucking here. How the fuck? All right, I got one more question. Hurricanes don't wait for closed doors. That's absolutely true. That's just what it is. Hurricanes just wait for closed doors. You can have a hurricane, but you can't have closed doors because hurricanes don't respect closed doors or perfect boundaries. That's a boundary, a little baby boundary that a hurricane can't cross, which is a closed door, a little baby boundary. Yeah, Jessica, she has a little tiny baby hurricane. Little baby hurricane, tiny baby hurricane. I haven't figured out a name yet. But when I do, Jessica, she will be the first person to know about it. I expect the baby to be named accordingly. It's a little tiny baby hurricane. Okay, fire, you're getting hot. Well, you've been hot, but you're getting hotter. Hey, boss. Boss. Got a code P0430. Catalytic convertible, low efficiency threshold. Damn, 37 people in here now. All right, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Good day. Goodbye. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.